What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be doing cerveza. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to start doing beer and stories. I think that's a different name than what I had in mind, but I'll change it up later on. Stories and beer is what I was saying. Going to drink the beer kind of slow, maybe fast, depending on how long the video is. And tell stories of my life. Not even really in the camera, but anyway, cerveza and my very first memory. Alright. Ah, shit. I just spilled some of it. That camera view kind of sucks. Anyway, I'll just hold it. Try to get a good angle. While I'm waiting on the grill to warm up. Like I said, this is cerveza. Hopefully I'm saying it right. I think I've done a beer review on it before. I can't really remember. But while I'm drinking it, the very first memory that I have is I was 3 years old. I can't really remember a lot of it, just bits and pieces. And then I think I remember what my parents remember about a lot of it, like I said, I was 3 years old. My dad was restoring a seat for a 70 model F100, I believe it was. Camera's all shaky, sorry about that. Too much going on. Golly. Thought I was gonna be able to do this better than this, but bear with me. Like I said, it was a 70 models F100. I don't know why I'm having trouble right now. Excuse me. Let's start over. We'll keep going. Screw it, because I don't want to edit it. I was playing on the seat. Dad kept telling me to stop playing on the seat, but I'm hard-headed. I don't know how to listen. And long story short, I kept playing on the seat and ended up slicing my foot open. Had to go to the hospital and get X amount of stitches, or whatever amount it was, I don't know. And was bleeding pretty bad. I think scared the crap out of my parents. They wouldn't let them come in the hospital room with me for whatever reason, I guess to keep me calmer or something. And I don't know if I can really remember or not, but I think I can remember like kicking and screaming and carrying on, you know, like little kids do. And for the longest time I had like these bad pains in my foot that was just I think from maybe like a pinched nerve or something, squirming too much. But it really doesn't do it that much anymore. I'm not even really too sure which foot it is, because you can't really tell, because like I said, I was 3, so the scar is pretty much gone. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the story that I can remember. I don't remember a whole lot else about that. Some other things from my early childhood that I remember was in kindergarten, and I think both of these stories is around the same time. In kindergarten, well, let's start with a story about this girl in school. I don't really think I had a crush on her or anything like that, but she took my hand and she did one of them stories. I don't know if anybody remembers the stories about somebody takes your hand, they tell you oh, you'll have a house, you'll have a pool, you'll have all this. Well, she said, you'll have a house, you'll have a big backyard, and then she said, you'll have a big lake, and she spit in my hand. I was pretty aggravated about that. Probably some kind of big fuss and commotion about it. And then right around that same time, my dad had an aneurysm. Throat really dry for some reason. Moisten it up with some of this salt. Pretty good stuff. It's Mexico imported beer, so it's pretty good. But my dad had an aneurysm, and I don't really remember a whole lot about that, but I remember him like this. I don't know, I think we might have slept through the part at night where he had to get rushed to the hospital. But the next morning I can remember going into the room and the bed was flipped over or something, I guess from maybe where they pushed it out of the way real quick and got him out of there. And then I can remember him coming home with a shaved head, or half the shaved, the whole head was shaved, yeah. And he had stitches in his head. And I don't really remember this, but I know I said it because they told me I said it. Saying, "Daddy, your head looks like a baseball." Maybe he laughed about it. I don't know if he laughed about it or not. He's probably in pretty bad shape. But he's like, I can't remember exactly how old he is. He's like 65, 66 right now. Pretty good health, most part. So luckily the aneurysm didn't get my dad. I know aneurysm is kind of a bad thing for people, but Dad was managed to survive it. And then the church we was going to at the time donated money, I believe, to help pay for the hospital bills and everything. That was pretty cool of them. This is already a 7-minute video. That's kind of crazy. I didn't think it was going to be that long. We might stay around the childhood area for a little bit. I'm not too sure with the stories. Depends on how you like them and everything, and how much I can remember. I'll say one more story real quick. I can't remember exactly what happened in this story, but I remember in 3rd grade there was a teacher named Miss Powers. Maybe I shouldn't have said names, but she might not even be alive now because she's pretty old at the time. And I'm 34 right now, so she might not be alive. If she is, she probably doesn't watch YouTube or anything like that. I don't know. But for whatever reason, we got into a little argument, and I cussed her out. And I got that was back when you was allowed to get paddled at school. So that was one of the first times I got paddled at school. I can't remember why I cussed her out, but I cussed her out. She sent me up to the principal's office, and I got paddled. And I throw a little temper tantrum at the principal's office, and told him I was going to tell my dad and mom or whatever, and that probably didn't do no good. They was probably happy that he did it. I don't know. I can't really remember that part, but I think I had to wait on my parents to get there that day because I missed the bus because of the whole interaction that happened there. Don't have a whole lot else to say today. Try you one of these Saul beers if you hadn't already. It's a good little Mexico imported beer. Let's chug the rest of it for y'all. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Like, share, and subscribe. I might be able to start doing other stories about anybody that's watching's story if they wanted me to tell it. Maybe I'm not the best storyteller, I don't know. I'm going to try to get better as I go. I'd really like to get into acting. I know I got a long way to go to acting, because I say a lot of ums and kind of not really good with the camera and all that. But excuse me. I just like to. I'd like to get somewhere in my life to where I don't have to struggle. And I know a lot of you feel me that are watching the videos too. A lot of y'all probably getting flies on my food. A lot of y'all probably understand where I'm coming from. I actually just became a dad, and just become a family man, and I'd like to do better for my family. And I'm hoping that one day maybe acting could help me get there, but only time will tell. Thank you everyone that does support me and has supported me for the longest time on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really take you anywhere anymore unless you're like one of them superstar people that just, you know, born into stardom and all that, and got loads of cash to spend on it. And I've tried to I try to do my best to spend money on it for everyone to enjoy, but there's only so much I could do with a family and the blue collar money that I make. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. It's 11 minutes now. Thank you again everyone for watching, support, the likes, the comments. I try to answer all of them. More stories to come. They get funnier as I get older, because as I get older, Barry gets involved, and you know, the stories get more goofier. Sorry for rambling. Thanks for watching. Thanks for everything. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you my lickers later.